Hi, it's Mike again from Motorhome Happiness, and today's Meet the Owner is Claire, Karen, Bob, Brian.
Take three.
Beep.
Karen.
Take three. Hi, it's Mike again from Motorhome Happiness, and today's Meet the Owner is Karen, and Karen's going to tell us all about Maggie May.
She's a Bessaccar 454, 2017 plate. We've had her for a year, almost exactly to the day. We got her last April. She's lovely, yeah, she's just right for us.
I love the new vans with the two-tone. They look so smart, don't they?
Yeah, they do, yeah. She's a 454 high style. She's got everything every other motorhome has. Electric hookup, water, something in there.
Cassette toilet, maybe?
Oh, I've never emptied it.
And again, you've got the twin reversing cameras.
Yes, looks straight back, looks down, so you can't miss anything when you're reversing.
What's the flags? Are they your flags?
Yes, they're my flags.
So,
obviously, the one at the top is a very well-known flag. The one underneath is Robin Hood, as I hail from Nottingham. It's pretty handy for sunny days and rainy days.
yeah, keeping that dreaded sun away.
The dreaded rain, more like, yeah.
And I guess that is the garage underneath your...
It is. It's very handy space. Not as large as other garages, but you know, we can get the chairs in there and all the bits and bobs that you don't want kicking around inside the van.
Yeah.
So inside Maggie we've got two captain's chairs that both swivel backwards, which is lovely when you've got a few people in with you. You don't feel like they're not feeling part of the conversation. And then we've got the setup where the two chairs face each other. I believe some of the other models have the chairs, you know, configured in a different way, but ours came like this, and it's great for us. We stick a table in the middle and we play silly games on the evenings, and you know, it's a system that works very well for us.
And that's the key, isn't it? Finding a layout that works for you.
Exactly that, yeah.
You know, what works for you might not work for the couple next door, but
exactly.
It's what works for you that's the key.
Yeah.
You've got a beautiful sunlight there. Does that open?
Yes, it does, yeah. So obviously that's just a fly screen.
Yeah.
And then this will open right up. Let lots of air in.
Yeah.
And lots of light.
That's lovely. And so this is based on a Fiat?
It's a Fiat Ducato.
Right.
Yes.
Okay. And yours is the 6-speed manual version.
It is. Yes.
And you drive this as well, don't you?
I do.
And how do you find it?
I love driving it. It's just as easy as driving my car to me. I don't. It doesn't faze me in one little bit.
Really?
No. Me and my hubby fight over who's going to drive. We both enjoy driving it, and so therefore we have to take turns. But
brilliant.
Yeah.
I love the fairy lights.
That's my little touch. I have to admit that. Yeah, just makes
lovely.
it look lovely on an evening.
I tell you, the high gloss cabinetry as well really sets off the fairy lights. The way that they reflect, that really works, doesn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
It's lovely.
Shows every finger mark as well, though.
There you go.
So what we love particularly about this van is we've got a full-size fridge with a freezer compartment, so whenever we go away we can bring whatever we like from home, pop it in the fridge, pop it in the freezer. We don't need to think twice about going shopping again. We can just bring everything with us that we need. We've got plenty of storage space up here for crockery, cutlery, and yeah, it's all the same as at home, but just in miniature.
Yeah.
It's just in miniature, and it's like playing at houses when you're away, really, playing at dolls' houses. But yeah, I love it. And then the cooker, we've got full size, well, not a full size oven, but a decent size oven, and a grill, and four hob rings, one's electric and 3 gas.
That's handy, isn't it?
Yes, it's handy. If you're away from the electric, you can still cook using your gas.
You've got the best of both worlds.
Yeah.
And a lovely fixed bed.
The fixed bed was actually the main box that we wanted to tick when we bought this van, having previously had a U-shaped lounge, which was lovely in the day, but for us became a bit of a pain in the neck having to make it up every night. It wasn't something we fancied doing after a couple of gins, so when we decided to upgrade the van, that was the number one box to tick, was a fixed bed. Doesn't bother us in the slightest that it's a French bed. I know a lot of people would not like that, but for us, once I'm comatose, I don't move again till morning, so I just go to that side and that's it. I'm out like a light, and it's not a bother to us one little bit.
This seating area turns into a double bed as
That
well?
becomes another double bed. We've never ever needed that, as it's just the two of us that travel in it at the moment, but come the day we may wish to bring grandchildren with us, we know that we could sleep two more. The only downside to that is we've only got the 2 seat belts. So it's a full berth, but only 2 people can travel in her.
It's weird, isn't it, how they do that?
Yeah, they do it, and it happens a lot. You actually sometimes find the other way round as well. You find you've got 6 seat belts, but you can only sleep 4. Which is, you'd think you'd put the right number of seat belts in for the right number of people that can sleep, but it happens.
Yeah.
You never know what you're getting until you look inside a van. That's the absolute truth. You know, something can look tiny from the outside, and actually you go inside and it's a TARDIS. You know, and I would say that about this van. It's just over 7 metres, and some of the 9 metre vans don't have any more than I've got. So, and the little room, actually the littlest room is this one.
Okay.
It's just a wardrobe. But you know what? It's shelving, it's hanging, it's tiny. It's like your wardrobe at home, but very miniature. But you know what? Is
it full length?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, right to the floor.
Yeah. I mean that's quite novel as well.
Yeah.
Because very often your wardrobe is this bit.
Yeah.
And literally you can put anything in that's that big, but nothing any bigger.
Yeah.
So.
That one has got hanging in it. We don't use it as a wardrobe. That one is just a storage cupboard for bits and bobs, and then in the bottom there, that's another decent sized cupboard, goes right to the back wall, and we store all sorts in there, and it's also an overspill for any extra food we want to bring.
Yeah, right, okay. And I see you've got a curtain that comes across for privacy to separate.
We have. If you were sleeping 4, you can easily curtain it off. This also was a game changer for us, having had our previous van's configuration was the shower was like a wet room, so it was the shower and the toilet and the sink all in the one space, so somebody could go in and have a shower, the next person would go in to use the toilet, and they'd be puddling in the water. So this was the game changer for us, to have a completely separate shower cubicle at the back, so when you're in there you close the screen, you're not getting anything else wet, you're in a confined little shower at the back, and you've got lovely dry feet when you want to go to the toilet. So
brilliant.
That was the game changer.
And it is just that. It's what is important to you. Is there anything you'd change about her?
What would I change? Not really. I am very happy with her the way she is. One little down thing, on these particular models we don't have a step that comes out, but that's the only thing. The outside light is a godsend when you carry dogs on board and you want to let them out for their last wee at night. On a long lead, you've got your light, floods the area with light, you don't need to go too far.
Would you recommend this van to someone to buy?
I would 100% recommend it. If you're a couple travelling on your own with no children, and you know, you're just travelling 2 people, I think it's an absolutely perfect sized van. It ticks all the boxes. I would say that if you've got children with you and you're travelling with children, you probably need something a little bit bigger, but for 2 people this is perfect size van.